again. The fucking moral of the story of all the episodes that we always record.
Don't trust men. Hi, guys.
Oh, I sounded so raspy. I'm so sorry.
It's like, hi, guys.
Oh my gosh. Everyone in
50 Shades.
Spotify is going to be like, who's that dude right there? I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm getting off of a horrible, horrible cold, COVID, whatever that was that almost killed me and had me bed rotting for a week.
Run down. Yeah, no, she was really, really bad. It was one of the times that she really impressed me with her sickness. I was like, oh, so you can go to the depths of hell and back. Great.
Yeah. So I hope some people do appreciate when the voice of a person is
Sounds
raspy. I am like that sometimes, but I can be the other side of the coin that I cry when I hear someone with the raspy voice. I'm like, ugh. So sorry, people from Spotify.
Hello, de todos modos, hello. Welcome to the Underqualified Podcast.
I'm Michelle.
I'm Yoali.
And we're very excited for the topic of today. Yoali, she's a mastermind behind this episode. So please tell us about this episode.
Guys, okay, so it has a background story because I think it's so funny. It was the TikTok heard around the world, and I hope that this reaches her because you are the reason why we're here today. So there was this girl from Juarez who got her feet massaged by a security guard in a is it called a national park? Is it like a city park?
I think it's more like a city park.
Like a little city park in Juarez that is very famous. And everybody was like, I don't think that's correct. And she was like, oh, I don't know. But we're confiadas.
Pero wait, what happened? I remember you told me, but
well, it was so funny because, like, quite literally, like, she was very stressed, and then the guy was like, "Pues sí, no pasa nada. Yo te sobo los pies," and she was like,
okay.
"Yeah," and she took off her shoes and her socks, and she was venting to this man. And this was like, "Yeah, pues sí. A mí también se me hace muy feo los pies. Que madre mía."
Brother.
Yep.
She's a spirit animal.
Yeah, like she was just like, this is totally fine. Like, it's okay in the moment. But now that she, like, then, like, everybody, like, in her comments was like, esto se escucha hasta París. And I was like, brother, that's crazy. So, yeah, she was like, I don't know if this is me being too trusting. But she didn't see it as bad in the moment. And then once everybody acknowledged it, she was like, oh,
yeah, that
fuck.
was kind of weird.
That is kind of weird. Yeah. So this is where that kind of like brought that thought into my brain that it was rebirth. And I was like, you know what? We all have our moments. So
and mostly us. As you can see us very like, oh, they have their shit together and stuff. We sometimes do, so sometimes we don't. Pero I feel that we are very confiadas.
Muy confiadas sometimes.
Before we start the episode, because I know there's a lot of people that don't understand the words in Spanish, I literally look for the translation of confiadas.
I love that.
And yo, actually. And I wanted to see what it meant because I know, like, for us, it's someone that it's very trustful, that trusts everything.
Yeah.
But it said a person who's very trusting, meaning somebody careless or somebody that is very trustful.
Okay.
So, in my opinion, sometimes a confiada can be a very careless person.
Yeah, exactly. No. That's very true because it derives from the slang. Mm-hmm. I feel that. Uh-huh. But we wanted to do based on like the trusting part in the sense of like, oh, maybe that was incorrect and we overlooked that part.
Yes.
So that's what this whole episode is all about. I feel like in a world, there's different girls, you know, there's the overthinkers, you know, las de Juárez que venimos de que, ay, sí, que todas las cosas.
Yeah.
Todo. And then there's the ones that, like, it just goes over your head.
Yeah.
And I feel like I could be in between those girls.
Uh-huh.
Like, absolutely. And I think the girl who le sobaron las patas.
That could be you
That
at some
could,
point.
that could literally be me porque pues es algo de ser inocente.
Yeah.
Being too green. So
Green, innocent, trusting other people, just thinking that everyone's good.
exactly.
Mhm.
When not everybody has the best
No,
intentions in mind.
no. And I don't want to circle this back to like us being girlish or anything. This
No.
episode is for everyone, but it's mostly that happened with us girly pops.
They take advantage of our
Yes,
innocence.
yeah.
We are the victims. I'm just kidding.
We are sometimes very naive.
Yeah. Sometimes you put yourselves in a position that is kind of hard to get out of, and you don't even realize until it already happened.
Until you tell the story to TikTok and they heard it in Paris,
And you're
they're
just like, what?
uh-huh.
What do you mean a security guard te sobó las patas en el Parque Central,
My
güey?
mom would fucking kill me. So what the fuck?
But the thing is, like, I think it's so funny because I side with her in the sense of, like, pobrecita, o sea, como que I would have done the same shit. O sea, porque estás estresada and you're, like, overthinking and there's this
maybe
kind
she had
person.
nobody to call or whatever.
Yeah, like, there's this kind person who just offers, like, you know, some type of help. So to me, I was like, oh, right. But then, like, hearing it from the outside world, you're like, oh,
Diva, no.
Diva, no, there's red flags.
I just thought about the thought of somebody touching my feet.
Bueno. Bueno, to jump into this first story.
Wait. How are you?
Oh, fuck! I'm like, estoy bien emocionada. Yo
She's
te con
excited.
todo.
I'll ask you right now, but how are you? I want to know that first.
I feel like I'm really good. I'm excited. We've been stressed out. We've been doing all these things. We are putting together a show for you guys. So it's just...
now we can say it.
Yeah, we're putting on a show for you guys.
So we're going to be super ready because we can now tell you like that we're celebrating our 1 year anniversary in a small private event. We're gonna have a live podcast that is gonna be broadcasted here, so you're gonna be able to celebrate with us.
Yes. So I mean, I know that some of you guys may not be watching us from El Paso.
Mhm.
If you are, hello neighbor. Actually, shout out to Alina.
Yes,
She commented that she wants to come. I texted her the link. I was like, there you go, Buki. But we are so excited. She's excited for the live stream. We're all excited for the live stream. I think it's the best thing that we're going to be doing for a bit. Like, it's just, estamos subiendo producción. So,
the right way to celebrate our 1 year anniversary.
Yeah, exactly.
We want to make it perfect for you guys and for us because we're very excited, of course, to celebrate 1 year. So I hope you can join us the 28th, either in person or with the live stream that we are going to have on YouTube.
Yes. So hopefully if all goes to plan, which it will, you'll be seeing us.
Yes.
So
one way or another.
You're not getting fucking rid of us on that fucking Friday. Well, actually, it's going to be Saturday. Saturday.
So we're changing it up a little bit and we're just going to change one day for you guys. Please don't miss us.
Don't miss us. Come watch us. Come be our buddies. And you guys may be able to participate. I don't know.
You
never know. Okay. But yeah, that's me. That's how excited I am. How are you, Meech?
I have the same thoughts as you. Like, I was sick for a whole week and I couldn't even think about
being
sick. Other than surviving, literally. I was fucking dying. For a moment, I was like, I think this is it. Nobody's gonna find me in my apartment when I'm dead. But the days after that I was feeling better, everything like just hit me and I was like, oh shit, we have this. And I was like, I cannot be like this. We need to fucking hustle.
Yeah.
So it was a very good time for me to be Delulu and like have fever dreams and all of that. But that's it. That's the last time that I'm getting sick this month.
Yeah, she said I was having delirious moments and I was like, whoa. She was hitting death.
Yeah. I had no fucking Wi-Fi in my house, so I was just like in my couch like this. And then I was having some fever dreams and I was like even talking to myself and I was like, Dios mío, is this what happens when you're gonna die?
Los momentos alucinas funcionan.
Yeah, no, for sure. I felt like Hamnet. For sure. I was like,
yes.
the dead him. Oh, we're so excited too because the Oscars are this week.
Guys.
Some clips are coming up. I'm gonna do some
Yes.
clips for the podcast of our predictions.
Slay.
Ahora sí, Yoali, please tell me your story of confianzuda.
Oh my god, guys. So, thinking about this story, like, después de que vi de que les jugaron las patas, de que this story brought up, like, a very hardcore memory for me because I'm the type of person where even though I'm like, oh my god, I like to be so humble, when people hit me right in like stroking my ego the perfect way, you can get a lot out of me. So like, I remember I used to work this fucking retail job. Keep in mind, I was probably like 17, 18.
Okay.
Ay, estaba medio grandecita. Pero yeah, I'm like excusing myself.
Cállate con las edades. Don't say your age.
But pretty much what had happened was I used to work this job. I can say it. I used to work at Guess Accessories at the outlets.
Really?
Yes. I used to be there for like a month.
Oh.
Because of this story. So
Oh. Okay.
Basically what happened was I used to be a model back in the day. I used to be a model like when I was like 12. And
don't say that you used to be, because with the podcast you became a model again.
I look like a model. I feel like a model, but at that time I wasn't a model anymore. Like I was
retiring.
I was retired. I was like, I know, yo soy muy buena para esta vida. Like, whatever. So then I remember I was dressed so nice that day because I was able to, I didn't really have a dress code. Like they never told us like, oh, you have to wear this specific thing or whatever. And I just knew that I had to dress up kind of nice.
Cool. Yeah.
So like, I remember I was wearing this like shirt. Like I even remember my outfit. This is how fucking traumatized I am.
Oh,
so I was wearing this like one crossover shirt and like it was like bright orange. I remember that. And I was wearing like my white pants. So I looked like one of those lollipops. And
crimsicle.
Yeah, there you go. And I don't know what shoes I was wearing. I was probably wearing something with like a little heel. And then I was wearing like my slick back, you know, like I felt so good that day. Everybody was complimenting me. People that were coming into the store were complimenting me. Until it wasn't that nice because, well, it was kind of nice because this random man who was like hitting probably 50.
God damn. What the fuck?
He came in and he was like, oh my God, you're so nice, whatever. Because I was already helping him out with con las bolsas, con esto, con el otro. And he was like, oh yeah.
Did he purchase anything?
He didn't. He did not purchase anything.
Okay.
So he
Red
just
flag
got
number one.
Yeah. So we had already kind of spoken about all the customer service stuff. Así es cuando empieza. Te lavan el coco. Y luego you're already doing another thing and you don't even notice. But he had told me like, ay, mija, estás muy bonita. He was very respectful. He was like, you know what? I have a friend who owns this like modeling place and like in Juárez, blah, blah, blah. And we could totally connect you, all that stuff. He hit me right in my ego. And
you were like, I'm Pamela Anderson.
I was like, this is my moment where I'm being discovered. No, you're not. I wish I could yell at myself. But pretty much like he was like, sí, mi amigo que tiene que hasta funciona con Miss Universo y todas estas cosas. I had never had interest in those things. But because
pero your ego did.
But my ego was like, ora, no.
Everything that they always wanted.
Sí, exactly. And I was like, yeah, like, oh my God, that would be so amazing. Like, do you think you could connect me with him? And he was like, sí, obvio. I was a little baby. Yeah. I was a little child. This man, like, flattered the heck out of me. And he was just like, you know what? Like, what if, like, I contact you and all that stuff? I can talk to my friend about you. All those things, like, why don't you give me your phone number?
Yo, of course.
I give him my full name, my phone number. I might as well should have given him my security, like my social fucking security. And I was like, yeah, like, sure, like, you know, here it is.
You can find me.
Yeah, and I was like, I work these days. I'm here, blah, 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 whatever you need. As soon as that man left the store, he didn't purchase anything.
But you didn't think any of that.
I wasn't thinking in the moment until he left the store that it hit me. A random man who had no proof of anything that he had said. I just gave him what times I work, my full name, my number. He could probably fucking stalk me. And I was just like, oh my God, ¿qué hice? So obviously my first thing was like, I run to my manager and I was like, I'm a stupid dumbass hoe. And this happened. And it kind of sucked because she was not willing to protect me. She was a full-on like grown woman and she wasn't willing to protect me.
Mija, pues, tú te
pusiste en ese. And I was like, you know what? Like, I'm probably overthinking. It's fine. So then I think that was probably midweek. And then the weekend comes and I get a random phone call. And it was,
hello?
Y así como que, hola. And he was like, oh yeah, it's the guy from the store. I spoke to my friend about you. Like, he said that he would love to meet up. And I was like, okay, cool. I was like, I didn't even know what to say. Yeah, like I was just kind of like, okay, well, what do you want me to do with this information, right? And he was like, oh, well, I think you can meet up with me first. And then we can like totally talk about it, do whatever. And I was just like, no, you know what? I don't have time. Like this week, you know what?
They overbooked me.
Sí, de que estoy súper ocupadísima, rey. O sea, no puedo. Like, I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, like, that's just how it is. And he was like, no worries. Like, we can totally schedule for another time, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, cool. I didn't block his phone number because I was like, he's not going to call me again.
Yeah.
He calls me again I think it was like 2 days after or 3 days after. And he was like, oh, sí, que hay que vernos, que un café. And I was like, you know what? I'll totally meet up with you. I was like, but let me get my parents. Like, I was like, you know what? My parents can come and then we can talk numbers, see how much it is for the membership to have this contact and all that stuff. He was like, no, but I just want to meet up with you. And I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I can't do that. Like, I it's not that I don't trust you. But you know what? Like,
they're my managers.
Yeah, like I was like, if I want to do something really a big decision in my life, I gotta consult my parents about it. And
you were very smart to say that.
And he never called me again. Green moment.
She recovered.
But I recovered. I bounced back.
But that's crazy because, like, nowadays you don't know, like, because I think before it was like, oh yeah, de esta agencia,
they scout you in the malls. They used to scout you in the malls
exactly
all the time.
I remember they used to tell my mom all the time and she never let me but I was like, mommy, por favor. But nowadays, like, you don't fucking know.
Exactly. Yeah, so like, afterwards, sadly, like, I never felt safe in my work again. And they weren't willing to like rework my schedule or anything like that. So I had to leave that job. Like, I was like, no, fuck off. Like, sucks that you don't want to protect another
Diva,
woman.
Who tells a completely stranger her hours?
Me. Yo la perdida, yo la confianzuda.
Yes.
So that was my story. I mean, I feel like hopefully somebody relates. It used to be like such a dark story for me, like back in the day, and I was like, ay, sí, casi me stuck it.
Yeah.
Pero ahora es como que
you stopped it.
Like, I stopped it. I found the best way to get out.
Yeah.
Pero ya dije, never.
Yeah.
Never trust a random man who's selling you the world because you can't trust men. Yes.
Say it louder.
Yes. Es mi historia confianzuda.
Mujeres, ¿cómo era de mujeres casos? No.
¿Mujeres asesinas?
Mujeres asesinas.
Y yo,
no, mujer, casos de la vida real. Y tú.
Obvio.
He sounded all novela, for real.
Pero pues así pasa.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I cannot just say like, Yoli, you're stupid. You guys are stupid. Because It has happened to everyone.
Everybody.
Everybody in a different
¿A
way.
ti qué te pasa?
No, es que when you're young and free,
Yeah,
the sky is the limit. So my stories I fucking hate that a lot of my stories have to relate to men. Again, I'm telling you, all the problems come from men. So it's not as horrible or as being a stalk, but I don't know what I thought at the moment. So I remember I went clubbing with my friends. Over here in El Paso, we were with some friends, with my best friend, the girls, blah blah. And we saw another group of friends that they weren't as close to us, but we knew who they were.
Yeah.
So I remember, like, usually the clubs here in El Paso, they close at 2 a.m.
Yes.
And usually after they close, it's a rule of thumbnail, así se dice?
Rule of thumb.
Rule of thumb that you go for tacos after that. Either tacos en la esquina, you go for like el cometa to get some flautas. That's a fact. That's something that you do religiously.
It's very common. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if that's
it's our culture.
It's our culture because over here you go to Whataburger and all of that. But acá son los tacos.
Los tacos. 100%.
So I remember that I was talking to this guy. And he was like, I think he was flirting with me. But again, I don't really catch when people are flirting with me. Because I'm always like, very like, I'm very green on that. I'm very, very green on that. And confianzuda that everybody wants to be my friend. But sometimes they just want to stick there. Exacto. So I remember that I was talking to this guy. And he was super cool. I knew him from college. I knew of him, but I didn't know him specifically.
Okay.
So I remember that we were talking, they were like turning on the lights, and I remember that I just turned around and I didn't see my friends.
You're like,
and I was like, guys? Guys? Yeah, I remember that. I think they mentioned something, but I wasn't hearing because I was talking to this guy. Again, I wasn't drunk or anything. I was a little bit tipsy, but not like at the point that I was like just dead. No, I was okay. I was perfectly okay. So then this guy told me like, oh, they told me that they're gonna go get tacos at Cometa. I can take you. And I was like, ¿Qué?
¿Cuándo fue esta información?
And for me, every time when I meet someone, I forget their name. I was like,
Mia. Yes.
I'm going to say some random names. I was like, Juan Ricardo. I was like, fuck it, I don't even remember your name. And I was like, I don't know his name. Like, I think my phone was dead. Yeah, my phone is never dead. I think my phone was dead. And then he was like, girl, no problem. I swear to you that I can take you and they're going to be there. I was like, okay, if you say so. And he was like, well, wait. I think you're going to be impressed by something. And I was like, I don't think I can be impressed right now. He was like, I have a convertible. You're going to love it. And I was like, and I remember, of course, you guys know my faces. I was like, yeah, I love convertibles. I was like, I could not give a fuck more. So I remember that we went to his car and I was like, okay, he opened the door. I sat down. I was like, okay, the Cometa is like 5 minutes away from the bar. I was like, I was like, okay, I have a count. And then we got into the street. Dios mío, the power of a convertible car. I remember that he was like, you want me to open the hood?
You want to pop the hood? Yeah.
I was like, okay. He opened it. My hair just flew. I was like, am I a movie star? I was like, are we in love?
You're like, I'm actually impressed.
And I was like, dude, I actually love it. I remember that I forgot for a moment that I wasn't with my friends.
You're like with a technically a complete stranger.
Complete stranger. In his car in a convertible. I was feeling myself. I was like, oh my God, this is the best day ever. He was taking me for the tacos. And I was like, what if he makes a turn? I was like, okay, I wouldn't mind. I'm already here. So I remember that, and this gets worse. No, it doesn't get worse. But I remember that we got to the tacos and I was like, okay, we got to the tacos. That's perfect. I'm going to meet up with my friends, blah, blah. He was like, yeah, don't worry. He closes the car. He opens the door. And I remember that I went in. And by this time, I was texting with another guy that I was seeing. And I remember that I saw my friends. They were like, oh, Michelle, ¿qué onda? And I was like, yeah.
Thank
They
God.
were there.
They were there.
And he was like, you want me to get you some tacos? And then I was like, es que I already have to leave. My parents are going to pick me up.
GTG, gotta
go. And then he was like, are you sure? Like, you can take them to go. And I was like, are you sure? And he was like, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to say yes because you gave me un sustazo that I thought you were going to kidnap me. So I'll take some tacos for you.
You're actually a really nice person.
You are actually very nice and I love your car. So I remember that he got me my tacos and I was like, okay. And he was like, you want me to walk outside with you? I was like, no. Because another guy picked me up.
Oh,
the night ended beautifully. I got another guy, but I went in a travesty with a complete stranger who could have kidnapped me, but he got me some tacos and he gave me a ride. So I guess that's a win-win for me, no?
Yeah, like at least that's the least you could do. Provide the convertible ride.
I mean, the convertible. I think it's like the college experience that you have to leave, like being careless after a night out with your friends. And I don't know. I mean, I don't regret it. I was thinking about it because I've done pretty horrible other stuff that I don't want to say, but I was like, this is not bad. I mean, I could have been kidnapped, and I'm usually very alert with that. I'm very much of like the mom of the group sometimes.
I can be that, and I can also be the complete opposite.
Exactly, because whenever I'm with the other friends that they could also be the mom of the group,
like,
my brain shuts.
Yeah,
off.
same.
And by that time, I remember I was like, if my friends are gonna be there, like I'm gonna be good.
Al Chile.
And if they're not there, at least I'm hoping that I'm still going to the Cometa.
You're like, deadass.
Yeah.
Deadass. This one was better than mine.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I'm like, thank God.
I got a convertible ride. And some tacos.
Me encanta. I feel like that's another thing though. Like, I feel like there's like certain things that confianzudas do that I feel like I would never do.
That it's like a huge spectrum of like
confianza. Absolutely. Like, I think I was telling Michelle, like, the one that stuck out to me the most, and I was thinking about this while I was driving because I was like, ay, no, pues, cosas que no haría. Guys. So, I am the type of person that I've never gotten a tattoo because I'm very indecisive.
Yes.
As to what am I going to put on? Am I going to like it in 5 years, 10 years down the line?
Yeah.
But I feel like the one tattoo that I will never trust anybody, it doesn't matter. I will never put a tattoo in another language that I don't fucking understand in my body.
In my point of view, this is more of being of the side of the confianzuda, of being careless.
Careless, yes. You're like, for the aesthetic, como que sí.
I mean, fucking Abu Dhabi, let's get
voy
something.
A poner aquí algo de que diga fearless y lo dice perro. It's like, no.
I think it was an aesthetic for a time.
For a really long time. I feel like since things always come back in style, like early 2000s stuff, that was very huge in the 2000s. I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if they come back once again.
Mm-hmm.
But guys, don't do it. Don't tattoo yourself something.
Yeah.
Y confiar que esa persona te va a decir la neta.
For example, I would do it like Spanish, English.
Exactly. That's easily understandable.
But I think you're referring more to the sense of like, in this case, more like
in like Cantonese.
I was gonna say that,
or
like in a different dialect.
Exactly. Like I think there's one like Arab.
Yeah.
Is also like, unless you speak Arab or have any heritage that you understand, don't do it.
Not even that. My dad is like that, and I'll for sure they'll put me like hara is shit in Arab.
Yeah.
I'll be like hara right
hara.
Here. Hara is shit. Hara is shit in Arab.
Hara. I'm gonna be like,
put me Hara here. Right here.
right here. En grandote. En grandote.
No, but I remember that it was a very trendy thing to do. Like, if you speak that language and you know exactly what it says in your tattoo, go for
Good
it, girl.
for you.
But
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people that just go on their trips and they're like,
Ese se ve bien padre.
Uh-huh.
Ese dice smile. And then you go to that place that you were dying. You're like, yeah, my freaking tattoo is
Yeah.
in your language. And they're like, that does not say what you think it says. So yeah, I feel like that's a thing that I would never do. Anyway, what do you think?
I have one that you sometimes do, but not so intense, not at that point. But I know a lot of people that do this. They buy their flights to a place without, like, days before going on the trip, without not knowing anything that they're gonna do at the trip.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I'm not saying like a group friend like trip,
But
by themselves.
yeah.
I really desire that I could be that person one day. But I'm not.
You're an
complete-
over planner.
I'm not an over planner. I can say that sometimes I could be like, oh yeah, let's wait, or whatever, and let's not plan this, let's not plan that. But that kind of people, I think it's careless, is fearless. They are out of their heads.
You know what? It did happen to me.
De Nueva York, por ejemplo.
Well, yeah, that, and then it happened to us also in Albuquerque, and we literally almost ended up getting jumped because we were like,
no, mi amor. Let me draw the line there. International flights.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
No,
That's
because I can be
crazy.
like I have to go to work in fucking New York and I need to get a ticket right now. That's very different from what I'm
Yeah.
saying, like a big trip.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely not. Do your research, guys. Do your
Exactly.
research. Know exactly where you're going. Be more paranoid than careless.
Yes,
Always.
exactly. Like, do you remember this Jim Carrey movie that he used to he needed to say yes to everything?
Yes.
So he went to the airport and they just got a ticket like to the first place that it go out.
Yeah.
You remember that
I
part?
think so. Yeah.
Anyways, I'm like, I wish I have that desire of being that person, but I can't.
We need to kind of have the
A little bit
beginning
of
of
structure.
blocks. Yeah.
Yes.
At
Yeah.
least that. Yeah. And even that, like, if I was Jim Carrey, okay, cool. I'm a man. I can do whatever the fuck I want. I'm a woman. I cannot do whatever
I'm
the fuck.
fearless, I'm sexy, I'm alive. No, but I do agree. Like, for example, I can be like tomorrow, like, I want to take a trip next month to whatever. And that's okay. I'm going to plan it with like my friends, with whatever, with you. Pero no, next week, unless it's like a road trip.
Exactly.
Unless it's something small, I'm okay with it.
Sit.
Mhm.
Exactly. I like that.
Do you have another one?
I feel like this is more like bigger things.
Yeah, she
But
went too intense with this
I
one.
went intense with this one, but I feel like this is like a deep fear in me that I would never do.
Okay.
I would never trust somebody to put me in a cage where you're gonna go on an excursion with sharks surrounding it. Never.
Pero es que le está diciendo a Yoli, I don't know if this is more like a fear.
It is a fear.
Ajá.
Because why would I trust that these random people that are selling me this excursion, this excursion, this excursion can guarantee me that I'm gonna be safe and sound, you know? Like, that is horrifying. Like,
Es que when it comes to nature, you never know. That's more of it. That's more of it.
like,
of your idea.
guys, if you've done this, I applaud you. I could never. I'd rather jump out of a plane 6 times than do that shit. But
No.
yeah,
No.
yeah.
Hell
I think
no.
I'd be more down to do it
Hell no.
than me actually, like, because I feel like I'm also a very clumsy person.
Yeah.
So like, I can hit myself wrong, o me rasguño, blood comes out, I'm done.
You're done.
I'm done.
And what, I mean, of course, you need to sign waivers and all of that. What guarantees you that the fucking cage is gonna protect you?
Exactly.
Or you're saying like when you swim inside with them, or
Sí,
like,
sí, sí. O sea, que te
because I
pongan.
know there's one that protects you.
Yeah, like,
You're
even
talking about
those. Even
about that one?
those. Like,
No,
have you guys seen 72 Feet Below? That is crazy.
no, I don't think I
Those
have.
girls are literally in one of those excursions, and they, like, literally, their equipment failed, and their thing fell 72 feet down, and they became
No, gracias.
sushi for these fishies.
Qué
So,
mensa.
se volteó
No.
la tortilla.
Mm-mm.
And I don't like that. I don't like that.
No, me neither. No. When it comes to the ocean, I have a lot of respect. When it comes to snow, I have a lot of
Oh, yeah.
respect. So, in general, just in nature, you never know. And I don't think it's something of being confianzuda. That's something about being like outrageous.
Yo no quiero confiar en nadie. No, never. And even if people are like, yeah, it's so much fun, I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
You can never sell me on it. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I like that one. I
Yeah.
actually agree with that one.
It's like a deep fear of mine.
Yeah, I think it's more a fear than confianzuda than being trustful, but it's
But
being
it's
careless.
a fear of being trustful.
Yeah.
To do that.
Amen, sister. I really don't have another one because I don't even though I'm a very confianzuda person, I'm actually not really. So I wish I found another one more specific, but no, not
Yeah.
really. I don't have like, you know what? I don't trust. You know what?
Give me the stage right now.
Yo, this is gonna become one of...
Yo no pensé, pero espérate.
Pero espérense. People who always make parties with strangers in their house.
No. Why? Why would you invite strangers into your house?
Meaning that I used to do that all the time at my parents' house.
Oh
like,
my God.
not that I invite them. They'll just come, you know?
They show up.
Pero now that I rent and I have my own apartment and it's my sacred place, if you've been to my apartment, you are special because I don't invite anyone. I didn't
very
do
true.
like a what's he say, housewarming party. I didn't do any of that because I don't like inviting people to my space. And
Yeah.
if you've been there, it's because you're special. But I wouldn't trust inviting random people to my apartment anymore. And I know that a lot of people are like, I'm gonna go live by myself because I want to make parties with strangers. Yes, so lo otro. And for me, it's not that you're being careless. It's that you're a very trustable person and you like making parties and like welcoming people in your home.
Yeah.
But for me, no.
Absolutely. I totally agree with that. I feel
Gracias.
like I'm the type of person that I invite people to parties.
Mhm.
Yeah, like come to my house, but I have to know you. I have to fuck with
Sí.
you. If not, yo traigo el ojo prendido.
And again, I
I'm
don't
just
know
like,
if this is us being picky,
no,
us
because
being trustful,
think about it.
us
It's
caring.
energies.
Mhm, exactly.
Energies.
Exactly.
Everybody has a different energy. And you never know the intentions of other people. ¿Qué tal si te tapan el baño? Who's gonna deal with it?
I have one restroom in my apartment.
Exactly. Exactly.
And the door doesn't close all the way. Like, I don't want to see a stranger peeing in my restroom that I don't know.
Exactly. So, like, putting a lot of trust into strangers without knowing exactly what they're planning to do. Because there are people that are flat out don't give a fuck.
But I remember the times, or there's still times that I go to parties that I don't know the people from, but I know somebody from them.
Yeah.
But again, this is a very specific
To
thing
you.
to me. So I don't know if this is just like this people like being, how would you call it? Like, I mean, confianzudas, or being us being too picky, but all of these things are very, no sé, very
They
specific.
correlate.
Yeah. Maybe because I think our stories are being related to horrible men and trusting this man in the world. So, do you have another one?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, guys, it all goes back to men. It all goes down.
I'm telling you.
Like, I don't understand what it is about them preying on the young and beautiful and free and of course you prey on me. Look at me. I'm young and gorgeous. But no, deadass guys. Like, it was it was like we had a great time. This is
Mhm.
this is another thing. I feel like it's more or less kind of like you. Like we had a really good time, but after we were done with everything,
You're like,
we were like,
the fuck?
we should have probably been a
Yeah.
little bit more careful.
Yeah.
So this was back when I still had a fake,
Mhm.
and I don't remember. Oh my god, I had a fake. I don't remember exactly when, but so there was this place that had just opened up, and I told my friends, like, I was like, oh, pues saben qué, o sea, we could go, like, it wasn't just a nighttime thing, it was also like a daytime thing.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I had gone with my other friends in the past. Like, I was like, ¿saben
We
qué?
can get
Está
in.
rico, we can get in, tenían botanitas, all these things.
Okay.
So I think obviously the most attractive thing, we were able to get in without any
Yes,
fucking question.
Exacto. Mhm.
So we go, we get ready, and it's my besties, G and Bats. Love you guys. If you guys are seeing. And they love to take pictures. Like they're like, yeah, we're gonna get cunties so we can take photos and all that.
Yeah.
And we're like, of course. And we went to this one place and we were like, tuck, tuck, tuck. We knock on the place, trying to open up. It's not opening. So we were like, and we were just like, oh, what the heck? So then we were just like looking around, and I remember I opened up my Google Maps. And I was like, is this place even open? Like, I was like, did I suggest a place that was closed? And it was closed. So then we saw it and we were like, oh, damn, whatever. We'll go to the place next door that it was like more of a restaurant vibe.
Okay.
We were like, that's fine, that's cool. So then we were literally like walking away. Tell me when like the door opens. And we were like, oh, a glimmer of hope, right? We
Yeah.
were like, oh my God, we're just stupid. We just didn't see that it was not open from the outside or something. I don't know. So then this like two men came out.
Grown
Grown-ass men. 50s, probably 40s. Pelones. Prácticamente pitbull. But basically, like, they were like, oh, like, were you guys like looking for something? And we were like, oh, we're so sorry. Like, we thought the place was open. We just saw like on your Google Maps, like, it's not, you know, like, it's cool. We're just gonna go somewhere else. And he was like, is it just
Whoa, guapa.
whoa, and we're just like, oh, like, we're just gonna go next door, blah blah blah. And he said, no, like, I mean, if you guys want, like, you guys can come in. Like, we're testing out, like, new product or something like that. He said something along... Y nosotros así como que, en vez de decir así como que, no, gracias. Ahí vamos.
Yeah.
Y was obvio. We were like, obvio, nos van a regalar drinks. Like, we were being kind of like...
3 girls, 2 guys.
Exactly. Like... we were like, this is fine. It's going to be okay. Like, they literally look like our fathers. What are they going to do? Like, what are they going to do? And we went in there. We had a really
Sometimes
good time.
I don't mean it like that, exactly.
Yeah, we had a really good time. Like, they were literally, like, pouring us, like, we were tasting different types of wine. And they were, like, explaining to us, like, where they were coming from and all these things. But we were sitting on, like, quite a smaller table. And, like, the vibes from one guy were kind of, like, weird. While the other one was being more like, ay, mija, sí, esto y el otro.
Yeah, very friendly.
And we were just like, we don't know what we were trying to, like, read. We were like, because my friend from one side, like, she was just kind of like, this guy's kind of weird.
Uncomfortable.
And then the other guy's, like, explaining, like, see, it's because these wines, they're made better because of this fucking grape or whatever.
Trust.
He was giving us intel.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, cool. Like, this is great. And I remember that it went down to a point that I was already with Pedro. And I was like, oh, like, you know what? Like, actually, my boyfriend, at the time, he was like, he's from Portugal and he loves port, blah, blah, blah. And he has never had, like, good port around here. And he was like, oh, my God. He was like, no, it's because no ha venido aquí. Like, obvio.
Not
like,
in a mean way. He was like,
yeah, like, he was like, sí, o sea, de que you guys, it's because you just haven't been here, basically. Like, you guys are missing out. And I was like, oh, cool, whatever. He was like, you know what? We have this $500 one and all that stuff. And we were like, oh, cool, whatever. And we were just like, okay, we left it at that. And we kept talking. And I remember he was making fun of like us because we like Moscato and it's like the bottom
The
of the barrel of the
cheapest.
grapes. And we were like, well, it's good and sweet, so what the fuck do you know?
Mhm.
But
Y luego, aparte, you were underage.
yeah, exactly. I still like Moscato to this day. But either way. And
you were like Moscato and Sprite.
sí, exacto. Casi, casi. And the guy was like, you know what? I'll show you what's good. And we drank a $500 bottle for free.
Yeah. Damn, little lady.
It was like a little bit.
Uh-huh.
For port, it's just a little bit.
Pero that doesn't matter. It was
he
like a
popped
500
it,
bottle.
and we drank that with him. And we had a great time. And they sent us on our way home like as if we were like going like away for like school. We were like, bye, mommy. Adios. Thank you so much. And that was it. It was pretty fun.
So actually, it wasn't like you were being trusty about them. They were kind of weird, but at the end, it was like a good friendship.
Yeah, it was like he was like, let us know whenever you're coming around. And we're like, okay, cool. We never came back. Like we were just kind of like
iffy about it.
Yeah, like because at the end of the day, like we were all like, maybe we shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
But I mean, we had a $500 bottle for free. So it was pretty fun.
Again, being confianzuda has some of the perks.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm not the type of person that I get free drinks out of like every single guy. Like, no, yo no puedo hacer eso. Like, it's like literally like it takes like an extra leg and an arm for me to be that fucking friendly. But this time we didn't even do anything.
Yeah.
Like, it was literally just like there.
Pretty.
Yeah, we were just like, oh my God, this is pretty privileged. Like, holy shit. And yeah, we did that. So it paid off.
It paid off, and I like that story because it didn't turn into a creepy situation.
Yeah, exactly. Be careful out there.
Be careful. Don't trust. They always taught us since we were kids to see when somebody gives you a drink and all of that. So be careful with all of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
When I went to Vegas, we used the fucking scrunchies that they used to cover them. The drinks and all of that. I do accept drinks from people, but I'm always very cautious with that. I hope they're doing good and they have a new business.
Sí. I'm like, saludos pitbull. But yeah, that's my story.
Okay, cool. I like it.
But yeah. Anyway, what's your man story?
I'm fucking tired.
We're all tired of these
men.
I'm
telling you, cause this, when it happens, like an experience with a girl and that you're very confianzuda and something, you're like, she's my friend, she's my new friend, and all of that. But when it comes to men, it's like, whoa. What the fuck? You know, I think that's why we're emphasizing a lot of like in men's stories, because it's like,
it always happens.
It can go south very quick.
Yeah, because it's like a thin line between being innocent and then them taking advantage of your innocence. Yeah. So sorry,
that's
guys.
literally what happened to me in my story. So I remember it was a Halloween night. I remember, I can say I was already legal. I was in college. So before when we used to be in college, there used to be like a tailgate party during Halloween.
Yeah.
So there was the tailgate party, and then we were gonna go to some other party. So we were like, okay, I remember my costume. I was Black Widow. I had my red short hair. I had like the whole suit. I looked so sexy.
You're like,
I'm getting some drinks tonight.
I love it.
And then we were like, okay, let's get ready in the car so we can go to the next party. So I remember that this party, nothing happened. I remember we saw some friends. We got some drinks. All good. Next party. So at the next party, I remember that it was this very good-looking muchachito. Very cute patootie. And I was like, okay, I'm single.
Muchachote,
muchachote. Or that's what I thought. So I remember that I was already a little bit with mis copitas and all of that.
Yeah.
But I remember that I trusted these people because I already knew the environment. I've been with them before, but not with him.
Yeah, you're like party crawling with these people, so you're in it to
I'm like,
together.
I already know you. I know your cousin. I know you. This, blah blah blah. So I was like, I trust these people. There's nothing wrong with this, but I didn't know that guy. the one that I'm talking about. So,
Oh,
but I
okay.
knew that he was part of that friend group. So I remember everyone was like, "Ay, Michelle," was like, "What's going on? What's happening with that guy?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Like, what are the vibes? Like, but wait, he kind of looks young. How old is he?" And they were like, "No, don't worry. He's like older than you." And I was like, "Oh, okay,
Okay,
sure.
okay,
Don't worry,
okay,
okay."
okay, go ahead.
Because at that time, I remember like you're a little bit younger. You want someone older. Because if you go younger, it's gonna be barely legal, you know?
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
So
Exactly.
I remember I was being very cautious with that because I was very picky with that. So, and I'm telling you, I was already legal. I had 21. I was 21 or 22.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, if I stay like if I go out with someone, it's gonna be like a fucking 17-year-old,
See,
you
but
know?
see, this is the thing about tailgates. There's a mix of everybody.
Everyone,
So,
everyone.
yeah, you always want to make sure that you're hanging out with the correct people. If not, you're
Exactly.
hanging out in a kindergarten.
In a kindergarten, and you don't even notice because you're fucking drunk and everybody.
Like, you're like,
Alcohol
"See?"
unites. Alcohol unites people. I remember that everyone was like, "I see, Michelle and this other guy," and I was like, "Yeah, stop."
You're
I
like,
know.
why are
And I
you
was like,
shipping me?
he was very good looking. He was a very good looking kid, and I'm saying fucking kid because this is where the story goes. I
Oh no.
remember that my friends were like already drunk. They were like, "Ay, sí, pues qué pasa, quién sabe qué." And I was like, "Okay, I mean, it doesn't matter. We're just gonna hook up and whatever."
Sí.
And I remember that I was like, "Dude, but like, be honest. How old are you?" And he was like, "I'm 24." I was like, "No problem. I
Yeah,
got it perfect. That's the perfect age for me because I usually used to date older men." So I was like, "No te preocupes."
She was a bouncer back in the
Yeah,
day.
no, I was like, ID. No, I would check IDs for
I
sure.
love
For
that.
sure.
I love that.
I guess the alcohol in my system forgot to check his ID.
Of course.
So I remember that he was like a little bit too excited. He got too excited. I'm like, dude, what do you mean you're 24? Like, you've been in college for a while. Why are you getting so excited that we're hooking up? And
Oh no.
I remember that all my friends, we were confianzudas. It was a collective of confianzudas. Because I was like, okay, if it's 24, his friends already told me. Fucking men lying again. Um, my friends were like, oh yeah, they already told us that he's okay, blah, 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 blah. So I remember that after the night happened, I think we all went and dropped him off because he lived around where I used to live. And then I was like, I don't think that something is clicking. Like, I feel that he was younger and he was just lying to me. And they were like, no, no te preocupes. O sea, just like, what do you have to lose? And I was like, well,
you're like, I don't want to go to jail.
I'm like, dude, tell me fucking why. He added me on Instagram. He started talking to me. One of my friends the next day, she's like, it's confirmed. He just turned 19. And I was like, brother, again, I don't care about the ages when it comes to after 21. But when you're younger, you're this close of going to jail.
Yeah.
And I remember like, this is love. Like, we're so in love. He's fucking obsessed with me. I was like, he loves me. But I remember when I saw that text, my blood just dropped.
Oh my god.
And I was like, guys, he told me he was 24. Like, he told me deadass that he was 2 years older than me, not that he was 2 years younger than me. And I was like, that makes sense so fucking much. That's why he was so excited. That's why he was like, oh my god, I'm hanging out with this older girl, blah, 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 blah. It all made fucking sense.
Oh my god. And I just know that we're dabbing him up afterwards. Like, I see. He got with a 22-year-old.
Brother, after that, he started texting me, and I was like, dude,
oh no.
what do you fucking want? I remember, like, I told him, like, what do you want, mijo? Because I was like, brother, you're way younger than me. I fucking gave you my trust. Like, I was confianzuda for sure. Halloween, alcohol, everything. It mixes, and it's the perfect combination of being a confianzuda and a careless person. So I almost went to jail, you guys, for a guy that I don't remember what his costume was, but he was a very good looking muchachito.
A little boy.
I mean, I kind of felt like I don't know if there's an episode where Samantha dated like a younger kid or something, but I felt like a Samantha dating an older, like a baby.
Oh
So I
my
mean,
lordy.
he kept talking to me, I remember, and then I started talking to this other guy. He almost fucking punched him because he was still talking to me. He was like, "Es que me encantas." I was like, "Brother, I could be your
No.
mother."
That's
And
horrifying.
that's why after that moment, I'm not being my mamona. I usually make sure to check, like, if I
To
see
check
that they
IDs.
look younger, I'm like, brother, let me see your ID, por favor.
Identificación.
I mean, at this point, I don't care. Like, it's very different. I'm not gonna go out with a fucking 17-year-old, you know? But
I feel like we're not in the realms of 17-year-olds
not anymore. Not anymore. But when we were in college, there was a very thin line that you were walking on.
Absolutely.
Brother,
But you know
don't do
what?
that.
I think it's so funny that you become confianzuda when you're drunk, and I'm like just like full on going through life as if I'm a fucking confianzuda, fucking
Oh,
stone cold sober.
no. Just get me some drinks and I'll buy the fucking ticket a day before leaving an international flight.
Much less to say, guys. Either way, being confianzuda takes you to good places
Yeah.
and bad places.
Exactly.
Places nonetheless.
Exacto.
But I think, you know what? Like, I think it's okay when people have like these like little encounters where you're like,
Epiphanies.
epiphany, like, damn,
It's
like,
part of life.
I fucked up. I may have fucked up.
Sí, exacto.
But it's fine.
Exacto.
As long as you're safe.
As long as you're safe and taking care of your girlies, I think that's all that matters.
Exactly. Niñas, be safe out there. Sean truchas. It's okay to be a little bit innocent, though.
Yeah, but again, the fucking moral of the story of all the episodes that we always record:
Don't trust men.
It's so crazy. We don't hate you guys. It's just like you make ourselves. You know what? You're giving us a lot of stories for
You're
the
giving us
podcast.
content.
You're giving us content.
Content.
That's the only thing that we need from you. Content.
No, absolutely. Like, as long as no te estén sobando las patas en el Parque Central, estás bien,
And
bebé.
if there are,
Qué bueno. Qué bueno. Make sure that it's nothing weird, though. Tiene que ser con el mismo guardia. Si no, no.
What guarantees her that? Nada.
No, I went down this rabbit hole on TikTok.
No. Okay, no.
Pero muchas gracias for this inspiration.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
You were the main thing of this
Yeah,
episode.
you were the star in my vision.
And also, I think this episode is gonna help a lot of people that are careless and like fearless in life that can maybe relate to any of our stories.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Other than that, no sé, we're very excited for what's coming up, you guys. We hope that you like this episode.
Yes.
We want to give a little shout out to Wear Ruby,
Yes.
our bestie, porque vean estos anillos. Bueno, I don't have my earrings right now, but
Yeah, me
they were
neither.
in our promotion, and you're gonna see more videos of her.
Yes.
We
got
love her. She gave us some stuff.
some cute jewelry. Look at
for
this.
the-
For the year of the horse.
and we're matching.
I love it. I love
so
it.
this is gonna be a good year for us. for sure.
Absolutely.
We love you.
We
very
love
much.
you. We love you.
We'll see you next Saturday.
Y'all better be there.
Y'all better be there. There's a lot of stuff coming, like maybe during the week, maybe some spots that you can reserve.
Yeah. Follow us on Instagram.
On Instagram, follow us on Spotify and
Yes,
YouTube.
And YouTube.
But especially Instagram, because that's where we always post like all the news, all our stories, all the updates, save the dates, all of that.
Yeah. And have a beautiful day.
Have a beautiful Friday. I hope that you're gonna go out and do some confianzuda shit.
We allow it.
We allow
Just
it.
be safe. Bye.